9-year-old Shane McConkey was a pro skier who touched many lives. On March 26, 2009, a sudden and tragic accident happened where he got entangled in his skis and unfortunately passed away instantly. He left the world in shock after he inspired many across the ski world. In his short lifetime, he was the first skier to be able to combine wingsuit base with free skiing. McConkey was one of the most creative skiers in the past 20 years. Shane McConkey left behind his legacy that was later turned into a foundation that shows his love for the sport.
I'm here today with Sherry McConkey. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So I recently saw the McConkey movie. How did that come about?
People mentioned the idea, and then when I was finally approached to do it, of course I said yes, because I wanted to show the world that he was an amazing husband and amazing father, not the adrenaline junkie people often assumed.
Do you think he'd be proud of this movie?
I think he'd be proud. I think he always liked the attention, so he'd want this.
How does it feel watching it over and over again?
It's hard, but when I finally saw it air at the Tribeca Film Festival, it really clicked for me and I saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's great. How does it feel watching it with your daughter?
It was honestly one of the greatest joys, seeing her face light up to see him on the screen, and I really loved feeling that.
That's great. Do you feel as though you guys have overcome this loss?
Absolutely. I think being there with all these people and making this movie was really like the final step to overcome this tragic accident.
So before the McConkey movie was made, the Shane McConkey Foundation was formed. How did that come about?
Well, at first I wanted to, commemorate him, but then I also wanted to recognize people who are, thrill seekers, skiers, and just people who enjoy life all around the world.
How do you recognize people like that through this foundation?
We have a charity event, the Payne McShlonky, and we also donate to multiple charities such as Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That's really great. So after the success of this movie and starting the foundation, what have you learned about dealing with grief?
I learned to rely on the things I love. The two things I love are my daughter, who taught me to be a strong person and mother, and exercise, where I could get my anger out and I could see how beautiful the world was.
Well, this just shows how strong you are, being able to cope with such an unexpected traumatic experience and still remain so positive. Thank you for taking time to answer some of these questions.
Thank you for having me.